For most people, the biggest problem they faced under the rule of the dark forces was that they were not in touch with themselves. The great accomplishments that AMAYA, Mother Earth, has spoken in the last episode of this podcast has changed everything. Now, with the reign of the light on Earth, we are finally free to heal ourselves. It was hardly possible to do so before. This is Mother Mary greeting you. We are the spiritual university of the earth and the community that helps you, guided by your own soul, to fulfill the divine mission of your soul. I, Mary, am the light, and I administer the light. Light is the mightiest force in the universe. I am part of the divine feminine aspect of creation. The divine plan is made by the divine feminine. We work for the cosmic mother, the divine feminine aspect of the divine eternal source. After a plan has reached its maturity, the divine masculine power sets out to implement it. As you can see, the divine feminine is the first to act, because it receives. It allows things to come to fruition. It involves everyone and does not set about implementing the plan until it has accommodated everyone, not just a privileged few. What does healing mean? Well, you cannot be whole, be fully in your divine essence as a soul, if you are not fully connected to your soul and to the divine light. The light has taken over again on earth. Nevertheless, there are forces that have not yet understood this or do not want to understand it. They continue to have a great influence on you. It is therefore up to each one of you to integrate their own essence to be completely healed and to be able to work for the greater good with the unimaginably great power of their soul. We have already given you wonderful tools. Many of our lectures contain healing meditations. All our study material accelerates your transformation and healing. Healing yourself heals the whole. We provide you with the foundational material and tools to do this. Each of you has access to the 12-strand sun diamond DNA. You still need to activate it so that you have access to all abilities. You can find more details on this in the ebook, Your 12-Strand Sun Diamond DNA of the Sanat Kumara. In other ebooks, we provide you with painted portals. Portals are gateways to healing and connection with other beings. You can find all book titles containing portals in the description of this podcast. All of you are our colleagues, our sisters and brothers. Each of you needs something different, because depending on the task and the nature of your soul, different things will help you move forward. After listening to this program, I ask you to ask yourselves questions and jot down the answers. My energy and my light will help you. I have phrased the following questions for you with my energy. In a quiet moment, grab a pen and note down the answers. What does my soul need now? What do I have to do? How often do I have to do it? What else do I need to do? Who can help me? Invite your soul and ask the questions. You can also invite me. You can ask yourself these questions every week, depending on how much light you already have within you and how much you have cleansed yourself of ego. Your intuition will give you answers that become increasingly clear and less ego-reliant. This brings me to the subject of doubt. Many of you have doubts about what you hear from your soul. There is a lot of background noise in your world that prevents you from hearing your inner voice. Some of this is in your own hands to discontinue. Earlier this year, in Lecture 95, we referred to God Shiva, who can help you to purify yourself. It is up to you to invite him. There are many small steps that will take you a long way. These steps may seem small, but if you master these foundations, you will help yourself and the world. Each of you has great mental and heart power. Everyone is an energy worker. It is only a matter of mastering this energy for the highest good of all. Give your precious energy to yourself, to the realization of your soul on earth. I am myself a long way from mastery, but everything I do moves me further towards that. The wisdom of small steps is not new. What is new are the paths that are now available to you. What is at stake today is the very embodiment of your soul and what it has learned in many universes and needs for its tasks on earth. Therefore, ask for the help of your soul and the many beings with whom we connect you with our manifold study material. The self-realization that is now possible for you on New Earth is far beyond what you can imagine. I'll be back next week with more details. Rest assured, there are many paths, and you can choose the one that suits you. But you must get out of your comfort zone. I and my colleagues are standing next to you and are always ready to help you. Invite us if you want our help. On this note, a very close connection and communication with me is now possible in more and more places around the world, starting with the Cosmic Communication Station in Aachen, and many statues and images of me that our team has purified in Western Europe to free them from the male dominance energies. You can find more details in the ebook, Walk into a Life of Light with Mother Mary, Places to Talk with Her in Western Europe. We have linked it in the description. Bless you until we meet again. Your Mother Mary. This lecture was received by Katerina Adari and spoken through Deborah Lee Flynn. Like-minded people with whom you can exchange ideas about this path can be found in our study group. You can find the link at the bottom of the description of this podcast. See you next week.